Namaste, beautiful soul family. How y'all doing? On my walk today, I had some intel, some download to come on and speak to the Starseeds. And I will be doing a lot more messages for Starseeds, Twin Flames, Advanced Souls, people who resonate with being a Starseed, people who resonate with being on a mission, or you feel really called to jump onto your mission. These messages are going to resonate with you guys. So first of all, mindfulness and presence and being here in the now is very, very important for a starseed, for a light worker, for a twin flame, for a twin soul, for somebody who is here on a mission, for somebody who is here to raise the frequency of planet Earth. And as I'm saying this, the sun is peeping through the cracks. So there's literally clouds everywhere, but the sun's just gracing us with its presence. To let us know that this message is divinely timed and it is coming to you in the here and now. The importance of us being mindful, being aware, being consciously present in each moment is that it helps us to navigate correctly. It helps us to have that inner clarity. It helps us to hear ourselves correctly. And it helps us to receive the messages and the downloads from spirit and from our team of light, rather than receiving and picking up on stuff that we shouldn't be receiving and tapping into. Being in that state of conscious awareness is what allows us to then bring through those messages and bring through those light codes and assist humanity and help humanity heal during this time, which is our purpose, which is the reason why we're on mission in the first place, and which is why Spirit over the last more than a decade has been pushing, Starseeds has been pushing for light workers to activate, to heal. We've been on a fast track, and if you've been on the twin journey for a while, you've been on a fast track towards this healing for this specific reason, so that you could be here present in this time and plant the seeds. Star seeds, we're here to plant the seeds of love, of high vibrations, of higher frequency energies onto planet Earth. There's this saying about planting the seed for the tree without the expectation of receiving its shade or its fruits. And that is our purpose, fam. And the reason I've been called today to deliver this message is because there are many starseeds and many who address themselves as chosen ones, who are utilizing their power in a way that's contributing to a lower vibrational frequency of energy. Okay, give me 1 second. Let me just... Sorry, I had to just fix that lighting. To be chosen, it's not something that you just wake up one day, you step out of the womb and you're automatically chosen. Yes, Spirit has that, God has that in mind for you. But it's something that you earn. It's something that you work towards. It's something that you have to consciously cultivate every day. You can't just say, I'm chosen because I do this and I do that and I got all this going for me and look at all this cash and look at all this money and, like, yes, that comes with it. Abundance comes with it. Freedom comes with it. A certain level of autonomy comes with it. Responsibility comes with it. Accountability comes with it, because you're required to be in more places than just in the one place, so that you can help and heal and assist people all over the world, fam. It's not just about you. It's about you dedicating your life, your vessel, to the work of God, to the work of Spirit. Just as they say that respect must be earned, your place as a chosen one, your ability to call yourself a starseed is earned. It's not just given. And just as quickly as Spirit can give it to you, Spirit can take it from you too. And that's why it's very important to be mindful of how you utilize your power, how you utilize your energy. There are a lot of platforms where chosen ones are talking about specific things like karmic stuff, like negative energies, negative entities, black magic, curses, hexes, witchcraft, spells, psychic attacks, all these types of things. And yes, it's important for us to be mindful and aware of those things. But when we start to feed into that, when we start to consistently watch things that are going to lower our vibration, or consistently speak of things that are going to lower vibrations, then we're not really doing what we came here to do. There are a lot of platforms talking about, jealousy, envy, hate, greed, literally fueling into the same matrix that they've pulled themselves out of, but energetically keeping themselves there. So this wave of starseeds that's coming through now, this wave of light workers that are being called now to step onto their mission in a greater way, in a grander way, Hola, the sun. Spirit is really here with us on this message, really here with us on this message. This wave of you, and some of you are already doing this, you're already on your path, you're already delivering the healings, you're utilizing your platform in a way to help and heal others, you're utilizing your platform to plant the seeds, you're utilizing your power to uplift humanity, which is what you're here to do. And kudos to you guys, I salute you, namaste to you and your soul, because I recognize that. And I appreciate it. That's the correct way for us to be utilizing our power, fam. To be planting seeds that are going to help people for generations to come. You see, it's not to say that we ignore the darkness. It's not to say that we ignore the spiritual warfare. It's to say, be aware of it, but stop feeding into it, fam. Be consciously aware of it, but stop with the fear-mongering, fam. That's not helping anybody. It's not helping yourself, and it's not helping other people who genuinely are seeking information, who genuinely want to uplift themselves to a higher vibration, who genuinely want to break free of the matrix. Flashing all your nice things and all your freedom and all your abundance and your ability to do whatever you want in other people's faces is not the way to go about it. Appreciating those things, having value for those things, teaching others how to get what you have, how to get closer to that, is going to help others. Helping them to heal so that they can align with their truth, their north node, their abundance. That's what's going to help humanity, fam. All this bickering and bitching, all this pointing fingers at each other. What's the point of coming out of the matrix if starseeds are going to use our own power against ourselves? We're meant to be aligning with a higher calling, fam. Something that is much greater than ourselves. It's not just about us. We're not here just for us. Yes, we get to experience amazing things for ourselves. We get to have all these grand epiphanies, grand experiences that most people probably don't even realize they can have. But that's what we're here for. That's why we're here. To help people realize they can have those experiences. To help people realize we can be free. To help people realize we have the power, we hold the key. It's inevitable, fam, that on your journey you're going to outgrow certain people. You're going to outgrow certain things. If somebody came into your life and they aligned with you for a certain period of time, but then, your vibrations changed, your frequencies changed, then it's okay for them to leave and for them to go. And you should be at a stage in your journey. If you're somebody who's sharing, if you're a teacher, you should be at a stage in your journey where you're actually allowing these people to go. You're letting them go. You're setting them free. and you're setting yourself free in the process. You're not hoarding, you're not holding on, you're not creating codependent attachments with people. You're not continuing the karmic cycles and building more and more soul ties where there needs to be none. You're teaching others about sovereignty. You're teaching others how to be free by being a sovereign being yourself. Fam, when we utilize our power to regurgitate information that's been around for centuries, spiritual warfare is nothing new. It's nothing new. Black magic is nothing new. Curses, witchcraft, hexes, spells. This stuff is nothing new. This has been happening since the beginning of time. On this physical 3D plane, there has always been darkness and light. It's when you integrate your darkness, it's when you integrate that they become your shadows. And it's when you become comfortable with knowing that your shadow is always going to be there. You're always going to leave a shadow behind, right? If there's light hitting you, you're going to leave a shadow behind. There's going to be shadow with you, but it's walking behind you. It's become a part of your journey that's helped you to be in the forefront of your journey. It's not something to run away from. It's something to accept as part of what led you to the light. This is going to trigger some people. And that's okay. That's part of my job, is to trigger people into their healing. So I trigger the shit out of people left, right, and center no matter where I go. It doesn't matter. I've become very used to that. In fact, I'm grateful for that gift. It used to make me super uncomfortable because I want people to feel loved and I want people to feel light in my presence. But not everybody's going to feel that way. I'm going to irritate the fuck out of people's demons. Because I've battled with the ones that came up against me my whole life. I'm okay with it, fam. I'm okay with the darkness and I'm okay with the light. There's no paired power in me when it comes to those things, which means there's no separation in any of it. Some might call that non-dualistic way of living. I just call it Shiva consciousness. There's no antar, there's no difference in any of it to me. It's that Shiva consciousness right there. Starseeds, you need to understand, and chosen ones, and light workers, and twin flames, whatever you resonate with, right? I'm a twin soul. I am a starseed. I'm a chosen one. But I'm above all that, I'm multidimensional. I'm all of it. That's why I just don't really label it too much. I just only use labels to help people identify with whatever they resonate with. The reason that you've been in spiritual warfare your entire life is because you're a powerful being. You're a master manifester. You're a co-creator. You are here to plant seeds of wisdom, ancient wisdom, truth, authenticity. That's why they have to try and do the most to stop you. They're afraid of your power, fam. It's afraid of the light. You switch on the light, the darkness disappears. Only the shadows get left behind. The shadows, right? The shadow right there. Right there. Doesn't completely go away. It just fades into the background. It begins to respect your light. It has no choice but to respect your light. When you respect your light first, you must respect the power you've been given. You must respect the fact that yes, we have this much power, we have this much wisdom, we have infinite potential, we have infinite possibilities. We have the ability to speak the truth. So how are we going to speak it in a way that's going to help people and uplift people rather than instilling more fear into people, rather than dimming the light? I swear the universe is just working with me on this message. Take your power and utilize it for things that serve the greater good. It's enough, fam. It's enough about talking about karmics are doing this and karmics are doing that. We're all fucking karmic. As long as you're alive and breathing on this planet Earth, breathing itself is creating karma. Breathing in, receiving from the trees, exhaling, giving back to the trees. You're still creating karma in that process. There are just some people who create nishkaram, which is not to their highest good. What we put out comes back to you tenfold. So you feeding into that energy and dropping yourself to their vibration to focus on them, that just puts you in the same vibration. How do you protect yourself from those energies? You raise your vibration. Your frequency becomes your shield. Your frequency becomes your protective shield. Your light is what dissolves anything that tries to come in and infiltrate your energy field. That's why you must continue with your healing. That's why you must continue with your grounding. That's why you must continue with raising your vibration every day. That's why it's so important. We don't just throw it around and say, come out to nature because it's fun and we're just a bunch of hippies and we want to. No. We're just a bunch of gypsies and we want to run around in nature and be free. Yeah, partly. But that's not what it's about, fam. Nature will raise your vibration instantaneously. She's pavitra, which means she's untapped, unmatched when it comes to purity. There are leaves all over the ground, but this is cleanliness. This is truth. They can't trump this truth. It doesn't matter how many trees they log, how many animals they kill. It doesn't matter how much they try to do to this planet. They can never take the vibration of Mother Earth. That's why you should go there and you should ground with her every day. Especially if you haven't had positive role models in your life who help you to cultivate that self-love, self-care and self-nurturance energy. Mother Nature will do that. She'll be that for you. Even when you become successful on this path, whatever success means to you, and success is something different for everybody, but even when you become quote unquote successful, don't forget who you are, fam. Don't forget why you started this journey in the first place. Don't forget why Spirit gave you your voice. I'm very passionate about this because I lost my voice. And when I prayed and I healed and I really went through it to get my voice back, when Spirit was gifting me with my voice back, I said to Spirit, I will utilize my voice to the greater good, for the highest good of all. I will utilize my voice to bring truth, upliftment, and healing to humanity. I will use this voice in a way where I will appreciate it and I will never take it for granted ever again. I'm not just going to use it to just flail about and talk a whole bunch of shit that has nothing to do with anything, that's just going to keep people repeating the same loops and cycles, fam. If you're going to use your power, if you're going to use your gift, use it to uplift. It's time to leave that old energy of the old earth behind and start planting the seeds for the new earth. Start planting the seeds for awareness, for consciousness, for peace, for high vibrations, for healing, for love, for truth, for balance, for acceptance, for harmony, for acknowledgement, for radiance, for illumination, for enlightenment. So being mindful in amongst all of that is very important, because when you're mindful, when you're consciously aware, you'll create from a conscious space and you'll use your power to the highest potential. When you're mindful, you'll focus on things that help you to grow and expand, that fuel your positivity. When you're mindful, you'll speak words that will assist you and others to grow and expand. When you're mindful, you'll take action in alignment with the divine every single time. You won't have to think about what you're going to do and say next. The divine will deliver it to you. For example, when I was walking to this destination, I was coming here to dance and to be free and to free flow. But on the way here, I was receiving this download the whole time that I needed to come on and speak about this. About being mindful, about utilizing your power in a way that's going to help, that's going to be an asset. That's the key, fam, to your success, true success, what success means for you on a soul level, not on a human, material, physical. I'm not talking about money, riches, bitches, and fame. I'm talking about true success on a spiritual level, when your spirit is like, yes, you're doing what you came here to do, fam. I'm so proud of your ass. That's the key. It's being mindful. And for those of you who are not fully on your mission, oh, there's a kangaroo. He's just hopping by doing his thing. For those of you who are not fully stepped into your mission just yet, but you know you're aligning, you're going down that path, be very mindful about what you watch, what you listen to, what you feed yourself. Feed yourself in all ways, not just physically, spiritually, mentally, and emotionally. What are you feeding yourself? Who are you watching? Who are you getting advice from? Is what you're watching helping you? Is it healing you? Is it uplifting you? Is it empowering you? Or is it keeping you stuck in a state of worry and fear and anxiety and trapped in the karmic loops and karmic cycles? Be even mindful of that, fam. And that'll help you to get to the next level of your journey. So again, like I said, trigger warning. But it is what it is, fam. It's time to be real about things. Can't sweep things under the rug constantly and just expect it to go away. It's time to be real with ourselves, and in turn we can be real with others. For those of you who did feel triggered by this message, just know that it's with the deepest intentions to help you to become the greatest version of yourself and not keep yourself stuck in the old energy that is no longer serving you and that you're outgrowing, or you've most likely outgrown. It's time to shift, fam. Big time shift, and start planting the seeds for brand new earth, because we're going to be enjoying that. The harvest of that, we will get to enjoy that, and so will our offspring, and so will those that are yet to come. So I'm going to go enjoy this. Take care, stay blessed, stay high vibing. I hope this message is well received by you when you align with it. Peace.